Greetings everyone, what's up with me again, Dan Prime 1 with another video review for all. In this video review, we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Legacy RID Universe Leader Class Scourge. Now, I will say this, that's a bit of a mouthful, I'll admit, but I do understand why it's a bit of a mouthful, because like all the Transformers they're coming out with are from different universes, but I will also say this. They put on his box Velocitron. I don't know why they just didn't put down Robots in Disguise Universe, but I'm just going to refer to him as RID Universe Scourge. That's a much more simpler way to put it. I understand why they did it like that right there on the box, but still, RID Scourge. And I will say this, he is a redecoed version, probably either redecoed or just a repainted version based off of laser-based Optimus Prime. But I'll say this about laser-based Optimus Prime: he never spoke volumes with me. I think it's because like with his mold right there, it just did not feel like it was like that's what his mold was made for. I felt like that was a cheap shot at Optimus Prime right there, because the mold works better with Scourge right here, because he's like the Nemesis Prime from what I mentioned in my RD Nemesis Prime video. Well, RID Scourge video, because like with RID Scourge right here, he feels like this mold really works with him compared to laser-based Optimus Prime, because I just did not feel like that mold worked with him, much like with how Power the Prime Starscream, his mold did not work at all. But the redecoed version of him as a Leader 1, that one worked over Starscream, because I'll say this, with what they did with Starscream, like someone made a bit of a picture or something out of it, where a Leader 1 was on top of him, aiming her gun at him, fighting him, saying like, who has the better mold, Starscream? Who holds the better mold, Starscream? Who holds the better mold, or which mold works better with who? And he's like, you do. I could literally hear him say, you do. Like the mold works better on her compared to him. But yeah. Now taking a look at RID Scourge right here, they did a pretty good job with his vehicle mode. I do like the overall quality of his vehicle mode. They did a pretty decent enough job. But I'll say this, like this right here feels expensive compared to all the other leader classes that I've had to purchase over time. Like he's costing $50, while the other ones back in the day used to cost like $40. And I'm just thinking like these, I do feel like I'm overspending money on certain leader classes, while others, I just don't feel like I'm overspending money on them. But still, really good. Mold's really good. I do like this right here. And with this little plastic wheels right here, they kind of roll, even with the trailer on top. Like removing the trailer, you can see like his wheels kind of move-ish, but not wholeheartedly. I think it's because of the table right here. Like I just have the wooden table right here. So yeah, I just don't think the wooden table works properly with his little plastic wheels right there. But yeah, they definitely did a decent enough job right here. And also right here, you can see on the legs right here, they reused, they redecoed Optimus Prime's legs from the Earthrise / Kingdom line. Because like you can see the similar little areas right there, along with right down here with the tankers, well, with the gas tanks right here. So yeah, these are definitely retooled legs. Like they just remolded them, repainted them for RID Scourge and for laser-based Optimus Prime. But yeah, he definitely holds the much better mold compared to laser-based Optimus Prime. No offense, but that's just how I see it. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, pretty decent enough, pretty good. I do like all this right here, especially like with the little symbols right here. I am not for sure what these symbols are right there. Like, I think these might be Wrecker Autobot symbols. Like, I think that in the RID universe, like they were probably going to make him into a Wrecker, but they decided to go ahead and make him into a Decepticon. But yeah, these are like, I think, Wrecker symbols on him. I'm not 100% for certain. But yeah, and I also like the little transparent red windshield right here, along with the little red lights, or pinkish red lights. I'm not 100% for certain that there at all as well. But I do like the little grill right here. I like the grill right there, the details on the grip, and right down here as well. I do like all these little details right down here. They definitely did a really good job. And I swear, this looks like it's ready to like rotate around or fold or what have you into place or something like that right there. But yeah, they did a pretty decent job. They did a pretty decent job with him. I do like it. They could have they definitely could have made him a lot bigger than what he is right now. So then, with Scourge right here, with Scourge right here, he does have his little weapons. He does have his little weapons. They are inside of his trailer, but I'm also going to point out a few things on his trailer. They did do some molded detailing right there on the top of his trailer with his little gun, along with on the sides right here. Very nicely done details. Same on these sides right here. These sides, this side right here. So yeah, pretty good job. Pretty good job. I know I'm like blah. Sometimes I can't talk. Sometimes I'm not focusing correctly. I'm just a little tired after the 10-hour work shift so far. Oh man, working 10 hours is not easy, but it does get easier as you go along with it. But yeah, really nice little vehicle mode right there, really nice. And also, I almost forgot to mention this. They did leave this little bit right here, like this was supposed to, like this resembles the button on from the original RID Scourge. With a little scratch right there, but I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, they definitely did a pretty good job with that right there. They did a pretty good job. And also, you can see a little hole right there that can hold the weapons along on this side right here, that side right there. Not for sure anywhere else. Right there on the vehicle on each side, on either side, and the same right here on his tanker right there. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. And also, I will get down to the weapon storage relatively soon. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and get down to the size comparisons real fast. Just going to get down to the size comparisons. First up, we're going to put him right next to Earthwise / Kingdom Optimus Prime. You can definitely tell, like, a little bit. I think that these are gradually about the same size. But taking out the trailers right here, you can definitely tell, like, this trailer is a bit bigger than this one is, and Scourge is a bit longer than Optimus is. But looking right here, you can definitely see that they retooled his legs down here, right there. And same with on the undercarriage right there. These are a bit tough to keep on open sometimes. It's a bit tough. There we go. Yeah, you can see the difference is the retooled legs right here, original legs right here. I think these are original legs. I think they've also been retooled from something else. I'm not 100% for certain, but yeah, they've been retooled. There we go. And yes, this is the Earthrise Optimus Prime with the upgrade kit on him from that one other company. Now, along with that, I'm going to also put up here minus the trailer. This is going to be minus the trailer for a good reason. Override. And the master right here. The master of the Decepticons. I'm about to pull an MGO, Master of Motors. Motor Master. And if you all saw right down here, yes. I just found out that you guys, his hands can come on out here and can take on out in vehicle mode. But yeah, you can definitely tell, like, he's bigger than he is in Commander class mode. I did it without the trailer because the trailer would be pretty big, but a bit shorter compared to this trailer right here. So yeah, they definitely did a pretty good job right there. I'm surprised that they make it to where the commander classes cost more money over the leader classes. I'm surprised at that. I'm definitely surprised at that. Also, the original Scourge, if I can get that trigger on there. Yeah, let's take a, yeah, let's do a comparison with between these two. He's almost just as big as he is. He is almost just as big as he is. But the trailer is much smaller than this trailer. It's like at least half the size. He's almost as big as he is, but this trailer is almost half the size of that trailer. So yeah, you have that right there. You have this right here. I will admit, like, smaller, larger. Hasbro, look what you did in the past compared to today's age. Please, thank you. You guys are really good company, but seriously, like, yeah, but please just give us a little bit more. Just a little bit more for $1. Now for the weapon storage, as I was mentioning earlier, with the trailer right here, I'll go ahead and configure this thing into its base mode. Go ahead, untap that right there, rotate it on out, untap this from both sides right there, and that will fall out. That sword will fall out for some odd reason. This sword right here, a couple of tabs, slots right there. Tab that in the right place right there. There we go. Here's the little axe right there. The axe and the sword do combine into one, and I'll show you this right now with the axe. You can just take the axe out right there, a couple of tabs, right? That can go right there. Or you can put the axe over here. It doesn't matter which, but the instructions do show you to put the sword over here and the axe over there. I'm going to try to adjust this a little bit more, just a little bit more. There we go. There we are. That way you guys can get a better view. And this little panel will come down right here, and this will rotate all the way around. Come on down, full down, on out. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and remove the sword right here. There we go so far, and that is the entirety of the base mode with the trailer. That's it. That's it. They made it very simplistic. It has a little grabber claw, no guns or anything, just this right here. I admit they could have placed in some more weaponry on this guy right here. They could have placed in some more weaponry, maybe like place a little turret up here or something. I'm not 100% for certain about what they could have done, but yeah, they could have made this to where it was it had a bit more on it, just a little bit more. Oh wait, they did. I think they genuinely did. Because like this, I just found out this thing can just fold on, rotate on over. Ah, they did. They did. Oh my gosh, they did. I did not realize that until just now. I'm gonna try to rotate this into a proper position. There you go. Let's hopefully there we go. That works a lot. Okay, that definitely works a lot better right there. No wonder why that looks like a cannon, because it was a cannon. Wow, I did not notice that until just now. And I had him for a little while, and I haven't had the chance to like really mess around with him because of all the stuff I've been doing. And it rotates. And it came off. Hang on for a second. Let's find it. I think it blended in my box right. Yep, here it is. Here it is. I see right where it goes on to right there. Oh, come on, please, come on. I just hope I'm putting it on. I just hope I'm putting it on correctly. I think the best way possible. Rotate that into place right there. Put this down into here. No, wait. Wrong way. There we go. Put that into right about. Uh-oh. Oops. There we go. So yeah, we have the little base right here. Wow, I just cannot believe I did not realize that until just now. Very nicely done, Hasbro. Very nicely done. But I do wish there was a little bit more on here, but it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. They did a pretty good job with this right here overall. They did a pretty good job with this right here. I do like this. So let's go and move this off to the side for right now, and I'm going to show you all the weapon storage. It's going to be for in vehicle mode. This right here, we'll go ahead and tap into right here. Oh, nope. There we go. There you are. Oh, I don't think a couple of tabs right there, slots right in there, and just tap that right into place right there. We go. There we are. Take the sword. Sword also stabs. Stores underneath here, and you guys can use these two little tabs to tap in right there. Much like the original one, I'm glad that they included this right here, and voila, there we go. Storage on his vehicle mode. I love the fact they included this right here. I love the fact they included that right there for his little for storage, and he can still roll right there. He can still roll, but you cannot fit the trailer on there at all. Unless, of course, if you possibly can. I'll be surprised if that's even possible. I'm going to analyze this as looks like Well, if it was possible to do, I'm just going to do like a minor experimentation, just a minor one. Because like, if it was like this right here, you did like, I think they had the potential to do it like so, but I don't think they would have had enough room on him. So yeah, I'm glad that they have the weapon storage right there for him, but with the axe right here, it definitely does block the trailer a good bit. Hang on, I want to configure the trailer back into its trailer form as much as possible, so that we can get like a more original look out of him. There you go. Bring that up right there. Now what I want to do is I'm going to put that right there, and yep, a more original look right there. More original look. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. So yeah, there we go. Configuring the trailer back right now off screen. I think I did not do the ramp correctly, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. There we go. There we are. Rotate this around right here. And rotate that up and over. And here we go. Voila. Voila. There we are. There we have it. Back into what it needs to be. I'm going to go ahead and take off the axe and the sword. Real fast. If I can get the sword. There you go. There we are. Now for the transformation for Scourge. It's a little complex. It's a little complex. I want to go ahead and close up these two things right here because like, well, they don't mess. This doesn't mess up the transformation, but like I want to close it on enough so that they don't get in the way too much of my fingers. Now, what we're going to do first is this. We're going to go ahead, lift up his arms off of there. Fold these back on over. There we go. What we're going to do is with him right here, just going to lift this on up right there. These will not become a part of his shoulders, but we're going to go ahead and lift these on up right here. Now what we're going to do is rotate the arms on outward a bit. Fold this on up a great deal, and what we're going to do is split this in two right here. It's a little bit of a complex transformation, just a little bit of a complex one. Just try and bear with me right now. It has been a while since I have configured him. Go ahead, fold there. Go ahead, bring this. Oh, whoops, whoopsies, whoopsies, whoopsies. I forgot this. Okay, with this right here. Yeah, I'm going to show you all this. Front end of the vehicle mode, rotate this like this way, on out right there, on out, rotate this right here. If y'all saw that, there was this little matrix chamber. Whoops, not again. Hang on, there he goes. Didn't have that securely in there enough. Now, I'll rotate his abs on around. There we go. They are. Now what we're going to do with this, with his head right here, rotate it on up and over. There we go so far. Rotate this assembly all the way on up right here. No, that doesn't rotate up at all. Just rotate this thing on down. There we go. Now what these things will do is they will, see if I can remember to do this correctly. What you want to do is fold these on up right here. Wait. That's right. You have to make sure like you have a little bit of clearance right there. It's a little bit of clearance because like these right here will go into the slots that are inside of there. There we go. There we go. Push them right into place. Fold this on down. There, and this again, this is supposed to go into that this little tab is supposed to go into that little slot right there. But I think this might be a little misaligned. I'm not 100% for certain. So if I can't get it in there properly. Oh wait, it's supposed to go into the side right there. Into, there we go. Hang on. There we go. So there we go. It snapped right into place right there. It's, even though you didn't see it, I'm going to show you all right there. The little triangular section that I was showing you all earlier, the little tab goes right next to us, right into a slot right next to the triangular section or trapezoid section. Now what you want to do with this right here is close this on up right here. Well, first things first, you want to rotate this arm around. There you go. That's more a bit of alignment, and just close that up right there. Rotate this on around right here. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. If I can just readjust the matrix chamber again. Hang on for a second. I'm going to adjust this thing right here. There's one thing you have to do is you have to rotate these arms around like so to get them on out of the way. Fold these on up right there. There we go. So far, that's one thing I forgot all about these figures. There we go. Just tap that right there into place. Rotate his arm out there and rotate this on around. There we go. And what we're trying to do is with his arms right here, open up his arm right there. Kind of feels like I'm doing I think they probably reused just a tad bit of Starscream's transformation mode, just a tad bit of it. Just go ahead and try to bring out the fist right there. There we go, and close that on up right there. Same on this side right here. Open that up right there. Rotate this on out. Close that up right there. Now these little shoulder panels, these will come on out and just fold on down, rotate on up. Go, there we are. There we go. And just close those panels on down. So far so good. Now with his legs right here, what you want to do is you want to take the entire waist section and rotate it around. Take his legs, split them right there, and fold up his feet. There we go. There we are. Take this right here, rotate it, fold it on, rotate it up right there, and this will tab back into place right there. Because everything of Scourge's arms is in here, except for these arms right here. They are stored on the back with vehicle mode, and so far so good. And there we now have our ID. Scourge, the newly molded version of Scourge from Robots in Disguise. I'm going to try to get this thing as much lined up as possible. There we go. There we are. Try to adjust the camera right there as well. There we go. There we are. And I want to say this about his little robot mode. They definitely did a really good job with the overall look of his robot mode. It definitely succeeds over this definitely succeeds over his previous his vehicle mode overall, because I'll say this, the quality of the robot mode looks a lot better than the truck mode, in my opinion. Because taking a look at his face right here, they definitely did a really great job of painting Scourge's face looking like Nemesis Prime's face. Although I do wish that they would have made it to where these symbols were not upside down, but they were right side up. I'm guessing that they did that for vehicle mode, but it would have made more sense if they painted them right side up instead of making them upside down. That shows that he is against the Autobots or something. I'm not 100% for certain. But yeah, they definitely did a really good job with him right here. They definitely did a pretty good job. And you can see right here, his shoulders are separate from right here, like from last time. And if you move this on up a bit right there, you can take his arm and rotate it all the way around. And not only that, but also you can take his arms and bend them up right here. And right here, you have some wrist rotation. Not only that, but also waist articulation, primarily for robot mode, but also for transformation and for the robot mode. Also right down here with the legs, you can just bend the legs right there, a little past 90 degrees. And also you can go front and back with the legs. And I wonder, yes, you can do the splits. You can do the splits. You can do the splits with him. Very nicely done. Very nicely done, Hasbro. Also within here, inside of this little chamber right here. You can see there's little matrix of, I believe chaos, matrix of chaos from Scourge. Because like they all, from what I never saw the original matrix of leadership they gave laser based Optimus Prime, but I'm guessing this one would be, that one would be blue, while this one's like a pinkish red. And it is removable. It is removable. Okay, you see right here, you can definitely move the matrix of leadership. Focus, please. Okay, well, the matrix of chaos, and like you can definitely see right there, some really good detailing, really G1-y with it. Although I do wish they would have painted these like maybe a black color, gray color, silver color. I'm not for sure what kind of color they could have colored this right here, but I do like the pinkish red color right there and the G1 design of this matrix right here. Not to mention, I also like this little bit right here, little hollowed out piece, but there's like nothing for the tab onto in here except for these little tabs right here that will go into the slots right there. I'll show you right there. We go. There we are. Close that up right there. I do like this little gimmick right here because like I don't think they would have been able to like engineer this properly for the chest to open up like for G1 style. But yeah, they definitely did a pretty good job with him. They definitely did a pretty good job. And also light piping right back here. I need to get a flashlight whenever I have watches. As soon as I get a flashlight for figures that have light piping, I won't need it anymore longer because there won't be any more Transformers with light piping in the back of their heads. Yeah, wait, hang on for a second. I have a small idea. Hang on for a second. I'm going to borrow my wife's phone so we can see a little bit of... Wow, that really does work. Yeah, you guys can see a little bit of light piping right there. Just a little bit. Trying not to blind anyone right now. But yeah, you guys can see a little bit of light piping right back there and behind the head to the eyes. But I cannot talk straight. But yeah, they definitely did a really good job with that. And one thing I almost forgot to do is, real fast, comparison of the swords. Same detailing of the, like, pretty much same mold, but shrunken compared to this thing right here. Excuse me, right here. Definitely shrunken. Most definitely is shrunken. And plus, with these two little weapons right here, you can plug one into his fist right here. There we go. And plug one into his fist right over here. Kind of ish. I wonder if there's supposed to be like a little... I'm not for sure there's supposed to be like a little tab in here first. Okay, that cannot really fit into his fist right there. I think it's because of that little tab piece right there. Because like with the little tab piece right there, take this one out, place this right in here. And hang on for a second. Let me just, there we go. Pull on out a little bit. Take this right here and just have this right into here. This is one thing I never figured. This is one thing I never knew until like I was doing a little bit of research on these guys right here for just in case for my video review, and it's not tabbing in. It's not tabbing in at all. Hang on for a second. Let me just take this on out of here. Maybe much easier. I'm just going to stand them on up right there. Take this right here. I'm going to see if I can't tab this in. Come on. There we go. Yes, I think. No. There it goes. I think it's in spot. My ear's ringing. Who's calling me? Who's thinking about me or what have you? Wait, hang on for a second. I need to put this a little bit further down. Yes, I think. I'm not 100%. Nope. But yeah, you're supposed to tab this in. I think it's supposed to tab in like this. I'm not I'm trying to figure this thing out as much as possible because like it looks like this thing does go all the way on down because of that little groove stop section right there. But I'm just going to go ahead and put it in right there because it more tabs it securely like that right there. And you can have it to where he holds his little axe and sword like so. I do like this right here, but for me, it looks a little ridiculous. It just looks a little ridiculous for me, from my perspective. But yeah, they have it to where you can just tab that in right there, and he has like a pretty big weapon right there. So yeah, you have that right there for Scourge. You have that right there. And plus, it does give it some increased height, so it is much taller, but it's not the same as the previous figure. And I do wish they would have made these two more red and made this more red than a pinkish red. I don't mind the pinkish red, but I wouldn't mind seeing it more as its original version. And real fast, we're going to go ahead and do some more comparisons. Well, first with the robot modes first. Here we have Optimus Prime with him. See how that goes. Up next is Legacy Override, along with Legacy Motor Master. I'm gonna adjust him a little bit. I swear I put him into the right stance, and suddenly they somehow get adjusted on their own. So yeah, there we go. They are. Yes, me, Motor Master is definitely a lot better than this guy is. And here is the original Scourge. He is just a hair taller. He's just a hair taller and has some pretty decent detailing. He has some, if you ask me, he is bad. This looks better than this does. I'll be honest. He looks better than him. Just to be honest. So yeah. There you have that right there. There you have that. Now for the original trailer, I'm going to go ahead and try doing this real fast. There's one thing that we always need to be cautious about is these little discs over here still. Rotate those on up. I'm just gonna keep those missiles right there. Can't really rotate that thing around right there, but you can just kind of. Yeah, first. Wait. I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, that's right. Push that little bit right there, and voila, there we go. There's the base mode for RID Scourge, and here is the new base mode for Scourge. We are so far. We are gonna put the new Scourge right behind here. See how that works. See how that is, and see how this is right here. Here we go. There we are. Hang on for a second. I need to fix up his legs. There we go. So yeah, you guys can see improvement, downgrade. I do like it, but this, for me, is a lot better. I like this better. Not only because it's original, but because, like, they put more work into this compared to this. So, yeah. They definitely did a really good job with this guy right here. They definitely did a really good job. I'm now going to try to configure this back into its little trailer mode. There it goes. Albeit over 20 years old, but it's still kicking. Come on. Uh-oh. This one came on out. Rotate this on up right here. There you go. I'll just go ahead and put this off to the side. I'll fix that up later on. There you go. And here we have RID Legacy Scourge. Now, I'll admit this, he's a pretty good figure, but they could have improved him overall. But still, I do like him like this, and I will ultimately admit this, they could have made him into a commander class, but I'm glad they made Motor Master into a commander class. And if you all want to try and find Scourge, Legacy RD Universe Scourge online. You guys can try to find them on, if he's still available, bigbadtoystore.com, tfsource.com, or any other websites that you know of. Probably, most likely, eBay. But if you all enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to both me and Richmaker, and also check me out on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and so on. And also check out my wife's YouTube channel, Richmaker1028, along with my gaming channel, 10.1 Gaming. And until next time, everyone, I'm 10.1, and I'll be signing off right now. So peace out.